back to Forza Motorsport 7, and we are talking about 90s cars. Cars that were constantly setting records for straight line speed, using the crazy conflagrations of aerodynamics, natural aspirated V12s, twin turbocharged V8s, quad turbocharged V12s. It was essence of excess. And once the economic crash in the 90s happened, the dot-com bubble burst, no one had any interest in these cars anymore, which is a shame because they were very fast, albeit a little bit difficult to drive since they had, well, 80s and 90s suspension, no traction control, no stability control, no aids whatsoever. And once the market crashed, pretty much nobody had any interest in making these cars. Except one. Except for Chrysler Dodge. Yep, Chrysler just survived the recession, and they're struggling with financials. So what do? They build a 8.4-liter V10 rear-wheel drive, no assist, convertible only, bright red supercar. And they call it the Viper. Partially designed by Carroll Shelby, reached over 180 miles an hour in 1995. That is pretty darn impressive for an American car that costs less than $130,000. So that was actually quite a good showing back then. And unlike the EB110 and the XJ220 and all those other cars, including Ferrari and Lamborghini, it actually kept in production because people loved it so much. And it kept getting better too. It wasn't, now granted, until 2007, it didn't even have traction control or stability control or any control. It was the only assists were your feet. So yeah, it's a bonkers car. It was discontinued in 2008, reintroduced in 2009, discontinued again in 2011, and this one I'm driving here is the newest edition, the 2013-2017 model year, which was, discontinued in 2017. But good news, it's back after less than a year. Unfortunately, the engine that made it fantastic, the monstrous 8.4-liter V10, is gone. No more. The 640 horsepower V10 is dead, replaced with a supercharged V8 producing, at least in the base model, 550 horsepower. And the top of the line model can go up to 700 horsepower. So if you're just buying the base model, because this base model here has 640 horsepower from standard. So you're spending as much money, and you get a smaller engine, less power, and it looks almost identical. What? They just took the soul of a beast and burned it. Which is a shame, because the Viper is one of my favorite cars in the world. The early 2000s model year looks amazing in my opinion. And that doesn't even get into the ACR versions, which are some of the best handling cars around. And will outlap Ferraris and Lamborghinis and McLarens around tracks. They're fantastic cars. And now the heart and soul of it is gone. And naturally the only way to send off such a legendary car is to take their top-of-the-line racing versions of the ACR, American Club Sport, and go racing with them around some very fantastic tracks. And now we go to Laguna Seca. I'm in the 08 Viper this time. So this should be pretty darn fun. Because Laguna Seca always generates good racing. And I'm relatively mid-pack, not too mid-pack. Now this is one of the best handling cars arguably ever made by America. Whoa. And I've already crashed it. Wait. Nowhere to go, nowhere to go, nowhere to go. Ugh. I was going to brake a little bit earlier than necessary because we're going too wide. Nope. Red Viper, fellow Red Viper, no. Is it safe? It's fine. Oh, that was not my finest bit of driving, I will say. Ooh. Lock the brakes up ever so slightly. Oh yeah. Oh, these 90s, the original Vipers are putting up a pretty decent fight, you know? They're parking their car right where they need to be. Unfortunately, I have some of the best brakes in the history of Dodge. In fact, the best brakes in the history of Dodge. So, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna... Oh, we're gonna go too wide here. Yep. Oh, there's a guy off the road. Whoa! No! Oh, okay, that's the new car. Never mind. Okay, feel free to fall off the track. Heading down the corkscrew. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, the exhausts are on the side of the car, which is awesome. It does also mean you burn your feet once you step out, but that's not important. The important thing is that you drive the car. Why don't you want to step out of the car, you know? Ooh. Alright, we're making our way through the field. We're still... Whoa, sorry. I'm in the wrong gear. I was worried when we were going, because I was in the wrong gear. That's not good. I thought second would be fine around there. It was not. It was not at all. Ooh, a little bit of airtime in the ACR. Despite all that massive amounts of downforce, we do still get a little bit of airtime. Now this is substantially more powerful than the 1999 ACR with 600 horsepower as opposed to 460, so it is right in the middle, which is nice. Here we go, get on the slipstream, get in the draft. Not gonna go for a dive on my fellow Viper, however I'm gonna give him a bit of a bump. That's not nice. Okay. I'm not doing very well with this car. I do apologize for my awful driving. I don't know what's going on. Admittedly, I did accidentally hit him, which was no fault of my own because he braked during an acceleration zone, but whatever. Brake checking me. And just be lay on the brakes, and we're back. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna try not to fall off the road. Okay. Ah, I found a problem with the Viper. I did not. Why did you do that the second time and not the first time? Literally, as I was about to say, let's not fall off the track again. My splitter hit the ground and pushed me to the left. You actually see it in the video if you slow it down, where sparks come out of the left side of my car from where the splitter hit. Oh, it was bad. It was a bad idea. Gonna need some space here. Ugh, too wide at the top of the hill is terrifying. We're going too wide. Can I hold around the outside? Maybe in this car. Maybe. Indeed, maybe. Nope. Almost. About 7/8 of the turn I was able to hold it around the outside, and then the last bit I held it on the outside. I just then... Oh, is he gonna go for the cutback? He's gonna try, he's not gonna make it. I just ran out of speed, not so much grip, just ran out of speed. Come on, there we go, look at that. Perfection. In the Viper. Now let's not mess the corkscrew up this time. Ooh. There we go. Got a nice run in the back straightaway here. We're running against a new... Oh, that's an old Viper. That's also an... Oh, that's a new Viper. I can never tell because they all look the same from the back end, okay? Oh, we're going too wide with the corkscrew. That didn't work out for me. But we did make it through cleanly. I didn't quite realize where I was. I went through too wide in the corkscrew. I'm gonna go too wide again with the blue Viper. We're gonna give him space on the inside. He's gonna back out of that. I'm going to get that position from him. There we go, not gonna make the same mistake as the last time in second gear. Now he does have 40 more horsepower than me. And I'm just gonna sit in the slipstream, Gonna go for a dive bomb, hopefully, on here. Yep. Look at that. That is how you do that. We're too wide up ahead. And the Black Viper up ahead held it around the outside. That is very difficult to do, and I couldn't do that. Admittedly, he is in a newest edition of the car. Ooh, wheel on the sand is not nice. It's on the final lap. I really gotta go. This is awful driving, which is a shame because I love this car. I have a model of this exact car right here. So, yeah, it's a shame because this is one of my favorite Vipers. In fact, I think it is my favorite Viper. Yeah, it is. When I think about it, because it's a very difficult. Oh, there's some contact. Woo! Contact between the two up ahead. And I'm in the. This is the fight for third, guys. This is the fight for third, and we're going 2 wide, almost 3 wide through the corkscrew. We are 3 wide at the exit of the corkscrew. We did a little bit of argy-bargy. And we will hold it around the outside of this corner, getting 2 overtakes in the span of 2 corners. That was a thing. We scraped the paint a little bit, however, we did successfully go 2, almost 3 wide through the corkscrew. Don't know how we did it, but we did, and it worked. Good fun racing. Very fun race, and I will take a 3rd place. Yeah, I know it says first, but it's a 3rd place because I had to do stuff to make sure they didn't get too much power. Long story, just go watch the focus video to see about that one. And the lap times are actually very competitive between the Vipers. It's very interesting. Alright, for the final race, we are doing 6 laps at Lime Rock. My favorite layout is the South Chicane, so we're going for that. And I'm in the newest, fastest Viper, the ACR 2016. This set numerous lap records, and I'm pretty much smack dab in the center of the pack. Look at all the smoke! I'm also we're going 3 wide. Whoa! Yep, we are 3 wide, solidly. Almost 4 wide. We have just about enough track. We're again going 3 wide. I need some space here, buddy. Oh, that is fantastic racing. Ooh. Yeah, you see, I want to go into the back of them, which is really difficult sometimes. Ooh. Like now. They're going 3 wide to the chicane. They're still going 2 solidly wide. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh dear. On the grass, on the grass, on the grass. Somehow I got that overtake done. I got boxed in, so I made my own track, okay? I'm going almost... No, I'm not going... I locked it up. I had it and then I locked up. No. The Vipers are quite easy to lock the brakes up on, I will say. Not that it's a bad car. You come in, we're going around the outside. We're going 2 wide around the outside of a Lime Rock corner, right on the inside of another car. And we're all giving each other space. And we're all going just fine. Since these cars are so easy to drive, except for when you lock up like an idiot like I do, then you can have absolutely fantastic racing. And you can't necessarily say that about Lamborghinis or Ferraris because people are idiots. Even when they're not that easy. They're not nearly as easy to drive as because they don't have as good of brakes. They don't have as good aerodynamics. They don't have the best handling. So while this loses them in straight line speed, it makes up leaps and bounds around the corners, which is why it's one of the fastest cars around the Nürburgring. I think it did a 7:08, which is not too shabby for a less than $150,000 car. Think about it, the brand new 2018 911 GT3 RS. One just crashed at the Nürburgring, but before it crashed, it set a 652. So yes, it is almost 10 seconds faster than the Viper. However, it costs $200,000 and is 2 years newer. That's pretty darn impressive. This car, less than 150K. It's a fantastic car for the money. Not quite the best, but it is absolutely fantastic. I wish we had the brand new ZR1 in the game, so we can have a true track day rivalry between these two. But hey, you know what? A bunch of ACR Vipers going racing around Lime Rock. I'm from Boston apparently. Lime Rock. I would take that any day of the week. Absolutely any day of the week. I am very fast in that style chicane. It is a very nice chicane. Even nearly straight line it. Gonna go for a dive. We're going too wide on the final corner. He does carry a bit more speed. No! Depends on the Viper brake check, even though whatever. Not very nice of you, Pennzoil. Alright, heading in to the second to last lap. We have 2 more cars to overtake. And one of them's a 2008 version. I don't know what the other one is. Alright, here we go. Nicely done. And you can get the power, despite having a 640 horsepower V10 and rear-wheel drive, you can just get the power down so easily out of these corners. You can get full throttle in second gear. You can get full throttle in first gear. A little bit of wheel spin as you saw there, but overall, that is remarkable. Actually, we're not fighting for first place. I do apologize. There are more cars way further up the road. Well, we're just gonna catch them then. I don't think I can be fly out to that corner. I want to be, but I don't think I can. I think we're actually starting to lap the leader is starting to lap the benchmark, like the back markers. Yeah, I'm in third right now, which is pretty good. You know, a third is solid. You can see second place right up there. Second and first. So, you know, not too shabby. Third place. There we go. First hint of wheel spin, excluding around this chicane. I need to be brave. I need to be brave. I don't want to get second. But he's also in a new ACR. Come on! I just gotta be braver then. Come on! Oh, it's gonna be very close. Oh! On the grass finish. That was 3 wide across the finish line. I was on the grass, slightly went more on the grass as the thing would progress. Oh, that was fantastic. Less than 1/10 of a second between the two of us. That was glorious. Absolutely amazing run. Yeah, it's a shame. The Viper is the V10 Viper is a fantastic car, and who knows? Maybe the new Viper will be fantastic. Maybe it will be great. But I still don't think it can quite live up to the monstrous V10 that the ACR Viper shall always be.